Welcome to Flash Tutorial Request 93 Point and Click Game Part 4. It's a follow-up to the Request 92, which was Point and Click Game Part 3. That's what I have on my computer. Making sure all my layers are locked, and this torch text movie clip, I'm going to unlock that and select one of the frames, and I think that's it right there. Double click on that, and if I look at the timeline, there's going to be some text up here. I'm unlocking that text layer. I'm selecting this layer, which gives me my text is highlighted now. And I just want to make sure I embedded it. So I got to make sure I select that, open the properties panel. There's my static text. I just want to click here, embed, and make sure I have upper, lower, numerals, and punctuation, and click OK for that. That's the first thing. Let's go back to the scene 1. Now what I want to do here is I want to make sure that the unused graves and the unused stones are still buttons, so that when you roll the cursor over them, you get that little finger that points. So I'm going to go down here to the graves. That's this one. That's the real ones that are the buttons now. And here I have this graves false. So I'm going to make sure all the layers are locked. Unlock that false grave layer. Select frame 1. I'm going to highlight it. Right click, convert to a symbol. Make sure a button is selected. Call it grave, G-R-A-V-E, F as in false. 1, shift underscore BTN, and I'm going to copy that and paste it in for a properties name, for instance name, just in case somewhere down the line I decide to use it or something. It'll have an instance name. Going to click off the side here, and you can see now it's totally different. Now it's a button, as if I highlight this one, it's only a shape. Actually, it's a mixture of shapes. So right click on that, convert it to a symbol. We can paste in what we copied and change F1 to an F2. So it's F2. Copy that. OK, paste it in as an instance name. So that means my 2 graves now that weren't being used, when I cursor over them, I'll see that little finger. Now I'm looking for these stones. And I think those are in with the torch. Yeah, down here I'm either in with the torch. Again, all my layers are locked. Let's go back here first to this graves. If I look here, they're there. And if I look here, they're still shapes. So what I want to do is right click, remove that frame, and just click here. Go back, get that fuzzy square, and just drag that over once like that. So now I bring those up there to buttons. Down here, open the torch layer and select the frame 1 right there. It's this one here I want. So I'm going to highlight it. Right click, convert it to a symbol. I'm going to call it rock, R-O-C-K, F again as in fake, 1 underscore BTN, rock fake 1. Copy that. And for the same reasons, I'm going to paste it in for an instance name. Come over here, highlight this one. Right click, convert it to a symbol. Button is selected. Paste in what we have copied. Call it 2. Highlight this, copy this, and paste this in for an instance name. Now I'm going to try it out, because I don't think I need to bring it up into here, because we'll see. We'll try it out here for a minute. Control test movie test. I'm going to see they're doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing, doing nothing. This one still does nothing yet. 1, to 3 keys, bring the keys over, and here's what's important, that these do nothing. See that? That's perfect. And if I click here, I get the torch, and now I just jump into there. I want to make one more change on that. Back to the main timeline. Lock all the layers. I want to find the layer that has where the hole of the cave is. So first of all, the cave, is this the cave door here? Yeah, I'm clicking right here, cave door, so I don't see it. See me? I click it, I'm hiding. It's this I want to find, this part right here. So if I click here, it's right in that, on that frame. So unlock that frame, click here, and you can see it's all, everything's fuzzy, but I only want to double click on this there, hold my shift down, double click, so I'm just highlighting that area. Okay, I'm just highlighting that area. Right click on it, convert it to a symbol. This time we're going to make it a movie clip, and we're going to give it an instance name, or we're going to give it, the movie clip, a name. It's not an instance name yet, this is a name. I'm calling it Cave, C-A-V-E, capital E-N-T-R, like as in cave entrance underscore MC. That's the name of the movie clip. We're going to copy that, open the properties panel, and paste it in for an instance name. Now we have this cave. Double click on this, and now we're inside the movie clip. There it is, and this is the entrance, E-N-T. Alright, I'm going to lock this layer and turn it off for a minute, and I'm going to put a new layer in, paste. So now I'm going to delete that layer, click that layer, delete. So, whoops, wrong one. Okay, so what you're going to do is, you have a cave, you're going to unlock the layer, you're going to select this and make this a keyframe. You're going to come down here, pick a color, and you're going to change the color of that cave to that point. You're going to come here, insert a keyframe, go and pick up another color, different color, here, different color, here, 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 making these different colors, and these are different spaces here, and it's red, then it's going to be white and stay white. Okay, so when you see that cave, is going to do this, like this magical thing. Lock that. Alright, click on that cave layer, insert a layer, call it Action Script, AS. Select frame 1, open the actions panel, and here you want to stop, S-T-O-P, open close bracket semicolon. Back to the timeline, come right up to this very last frame, insert a blank keyframe, open the actions panel, and type in this code, type. Movie clip, capital M, capital C, turns blue. Open bracket, parent, like as in somebody's parents, P-A-R-E-N-T, parent. Close bracket, period. Go to and stop, small g, small t, capital A, capital S, that turns blue. Open bracket, quotation cave, quotation, close bracket, semicolon. This is green. So what this says is, when we get to the last frame of this blinking, we're going to jump and go back to scene 1 into that cave frame right here. Now, I think I want to look here for a minute. If I look in here, down here, it's when we press in the torch, we're going to say, we said go to and stop at the cave. Well, we don't want to do that now. We're going to go to and stop at the cave using that movie clip we just made. Okay, so we don't want this line anymore. I'm just going to highlight it out, comment it out. I don't need this line anymore. I'm going to comment it out. And in their place, I'm putting this line. Type. Cave enter underscore MC. That's that movie clip we just made where the entrance was blinking. Period. Go to and play. Small g, small t, capital A, capital P. Turns blue. Open bracket to close bracket semicolon. So when we click on the torch, after we click on the rock and the torch appears, before when we clicked on the torch, we went to that blank frame right away. That was nothing on it, called the cave. Now when we click on the torch, we're going to jump to that movie clip. You're going to see the opening of the cave turn different colors. When it gets to the end, it's going to then jump us to that blank cave frame. If all goes well, no errors, does nothing. One key, two keys, three keys. Bring them up. Door shakes. Opens up. This does nothing. Nothing. Click here. We see the torch. Now we click the torch. This changes colors and jumps us to the blank frame that's labeled cave. And this is where you could start a next evolution to your video. And as I said before, if someone wants to come up with an idea on what we see in here and what it does, I'll give some consideration to making another part. Hope you learned something from this cave series videos, and I hope you use what you learn.